Hello friends, my name is Sonu Singh and you have started watching me to this YouTube channel. So today I'll talk about few tips and ideas that will help you to improve your personality so that you can achieve what you want in your life. So let's talk about it. So first thing is that you have to be quiet, because what happens that we are surrounded by technology, we are surrounded by so many distractions that sometimes we have small problems and it turn into a big problem and start causing the stress, and we don't find out the solution, because life is all about finding the solutions. Every time you are exposed to a new situation, every time you want to achieve something in your life, and you'll find that you are surrounded by the problems, and when you find out the solution, that's it. And it is said that solution lies itself in the problem. If you have problem, you will get the solution. If you don't have problem, you will not get any solution. Suppose that you want to crack UPSC and you want to become IS, you want to start your business. So the moment you take decision to achieve something, you will be surrounded by the problems. It means that now you have to solve it. There's only one way out, and that is getting solution. So getting success is your destination, getting success is your goal, and that's why you are surrounded by the problem. So once you are surrounded by the problems, it is your responsibility to find out the solution. But if you want to find out the solution, you have to keep quiet, and when you are quiet, you do the introspection, because when you are continuously involved in something, you don't find out the solution. You just start underestimating yourself because you don't know about yourself. Sometimes it happens that people don't know about them. Sometimes we want to achieve something, and we have everything that it takes to start our approach, but we don't start. We just keep planning in our head. So if you are quiet, then you will find out that what are your strengths, what are the resources that is available to you, and so that you can start working on that. So keeping quiet will help you to find out the solution, to find out the strength and resources that you have. Sometimes it happens that we develop certain belief system, and because of that belief system, we are not ready to push ourselves forward. We just lay back, and every time we find out the excuse that what are the things that is not available to us. So let me tell you one story. There was a man who was crossing through few elephants, and he saw something and he felt amazed. So he stopped there and he saw that few elephants were tied to a very small and tiny rope, and it was their capability that they, if they wanted to break it, they could break it anytime, but they were not trying to break it. So he was amazed, and he found one Mahawat nearby. He asked to the Mahawat that why is it so that these elephants are big creature, and if they want to break free themselves, they can break the chain and they can break the rope and they can go anywhere. But this Mahawat said that since when they were small, I tied them with the same size of a rope, and that time this rope was strong enough to hold them. So they tried to break it, but they couldn't. And that's how they were conditioned to believe that they can't break this rope. Now they have grown up, they have the strength, but because of their belief system that this small rope is enough to hold them, they are not trying. So it happens with us also, that maybe you fail once, maybe you tried, you couldn't get success, and sometimes we believe the wrong perception, and because of that we are holding back, we are not trying. So every time you have to push yourself, you just have to keep trying. No one knows that maybe you don't have that ability right now, but after some time you'll get the ability. You are not capable right now, but if you're trying, you can have the capability, you can increase your strength. So if you are stopped because of your perception, if you are stopped because of your belief system, and you have to work on your belief system, because there are chances that your belief system is holding you back. So you have to get rid of it as soon as possible. We all do something in our life, we have to move forward, but in which direction is a question. If you are moving forward, if you have to move forward, then you have to move forward in right direction. You have to be better. Sometimes our goal is not visible to us, sometimes we don't realize that what is the goal and where do we need to move. So in that particular time, you can do one thing, that always try to be better yourself, always try to improve yourself, because sometimes it happens that 10 years back we were planning to do something, after 10 years again we are planning, but we have not taken any kind of decision. So if you are still planning, and if you are in the habit of thinking a lot and not ready to implement anything, so that is a problem. So just take little step, try to be better, and whatever comes to your way, give you 100% so that you can implement. This is the problem with most of the people, that they want to be achiever, they want to do so many things, but there is one problem, and that is implementation. I have seen so many people who have amazing ideas, amazing plans, and when they talk, they have grace on their face, they are very excited, they are very enthusiastic, but the problem is that there is no implementation, and that is the reason that they are not ready to move forward. They just hold back because they are just a planner, they are just obsessive thinker. So you need to turn yourself from obsessive thinker to a person who implement things. Implement small things, but make sure that you are making progress in terms of implementation, because implementation is something that will give you the result. Because every person have the capability to have big thought, to big dreams, but the question is that, are you ready to implement it? The question is that, are you implementing it in your real life? And if you are implementing it, and you will test the success, you will see the visible change around you, and that will motivate you to even push you further so that you can move in the right direction. There are so many things that we can achieve. Like we know that if we have good communication skill, we can get a good corporate job. If we have good communication skill, we can start our online classes. If we have the computer literacy, then there are chances that I can get the job in digital marketing, because this is the era of technology, this is the era of digital world, and whether it is advertisement, education or business, everything is going online, and everything is assuming its significance digitally. So if you have the digital literacy, if you know the computer very well, then you can create the better chances for you. So instead of just thinking about it, you need to take decision, and you need to start working on it so that you can see the change around you, and you can achieve something that can be fruitful for you. So this is all that I needed to share with you. I hope that you will find this video useful, and if you find this video useful, then hit the subscribe button, like and share. Thank you for staying with me. See you next video.